All right, we're going to call the meeting to order. The Wednesday, August 20th, 2025 Urban Enterprise Association meeting. If everybody could rise, I should say rise for the national anthem, or pledge of allegiance, getting it all wrong.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, I'll put on my glasses and we'll try this again. Okay, public comment. Do we have any public comment? Hearing none. I think we had minutes in our packet. I saw them. Do we have any corrections or a motion?
I'll
Make a motion to approve.
I'll second.
We have a motion and a second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Minutes are passed. Claims. Mary Ann.
You have the
anything?
claim docket. You have the claim docket in front of you with the mini packet. Nothing unusual.
Okay. Yeah, everything looks under control here. Is there any motion to approve the claim docket?
A motion to approve.
You?
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? Claims are approved. We move on to financials. Financials were in your packet as well. I didn't see anything that was,
Actually, one thing I noticed, on the first page of that where it has the code enforcement, the dumpster at 95,000. On the second page, under the dumpsters, it has 85. Probably, I think the 85 is what we approved last year and 95 is this year. So we just.
No, 85, actually, we approved 95,000 for this year. And that 95,000 is 85,000 for the
Oh, minus the
dumpster
10.
and 10,000 for a part-time monitor.
Gotcha, okay.
yes, okay.
That makes sense.
I was just looking under, I think you were close, Mary Ann. You and I talked about Lowe's Point. I think that's close to being paid out. Did you ever?
I talked to Mr. Very yesterday,
Okay, so we're working
and
through
he
that,
hasn't received anything from
the contract.
the vendor, yeah. So I said, as soon as you get it, send it to me. And we'll try to do an electronic vote. And we're paying the vendor directly.
Okay. And the YMCA, do they still have a balance? I thought they paid out.
I believe we paid out.
Yeah, I think they're paid out.
Looks like on here, it shows a balance to date of 14,621.
I don't
paid
think
out.
I've updated that. Well, no, there's no balance. It's got a zero balance.
Under encumbered funds, the YMCA special grant. It says 26,000 total, 11,000 paid in May, and then 14 left. But you must, it must not, does it not, oh, I didn't look
I
on the
probably
back.
didn't enter a payment in there.
Okay.
Hey,
Just
Mary
make
Ann,
s-
no, real quick back to, so on that first page, though, should we change then the dumpster to 85 on that page? Because you've already got the 10 on that second line, so now it's like,
We're probably going to adjust that
Okay.
today, depending on
Oh,
what the
yeah.
board sees as we move forward, because that's going to be on a topic, so. And we can make those adjustments. Just make sure, I didn't go back and cross what these, but Marion, just make sure that these from the front are matching, the balances there are matching from the back, or make sure that the formulas match. Otherwise, I mean, from the standpoint of budget, I guess I'll entertain a motion.
I'll make a motion to approve.
Motion and a second. Any more discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
opposed? The financials are passed. I guess we sort of talked a little bit about the encumbered funds on that, so let's move on to old business. Just updates on digitizing the logo. Those were,
No report.
okay. And we are but we're working with Jess Bruder on, or Jess Spoljanek
Right.
on the,
She's had her hands full with Lake Fest, and I've had my hands full with
okay.
UEA and CDBG.
All right, new business. Discussion on business grant from Dunkin' Donuts. That was in the packet as well. So Dunkin's applying for a grant. They had started demolition. I think the one caveat here, Mary Ann, is that they're using, the reason why they're not using multiple contractors because it's a remodel, so it has to be their Dunkin's approved contractor to do the services. So they are, I think, in the rebuilding phase. If you've been by there, they got the windows blocked off and you can't go inside, so they're looking to get this approved so they can finish that up. Any questions or any additions, comments?
I'll motion to approve.
All right, we have a motion.
Second.
This is for a full 10,000, I think, right?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Motion
this is for 10,000.
Motion is second. Any further discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
The motion pass. So the next one, I had conversations with Jeff Batcher, the code enforcement director for the city. So he has come in and he has the funds for the code enforcement department have run out for, at least in the zone here so there's a position he had to let go. He would like, he needs a stopgap. He believes that it will be in the budget for next year to have the individual back on, but needs $10,000 to gap that budget. I think he talked to Mary Ann, got the specifics on what the remainder of his balance was. I also talked to him. He would prefer, because he hasn't allocated those funds from what we originally said because he's worked through the process without needing to pay somebody on Saturday. So he would like to still retain the $10,000 for the dumpster program, but also fund this position for code enforcement. I advised him, I said, you know, I sort of understood and I appreciate that because the code enforcement position is for downtown, it is in the zone. So his uses would be for our zone. I just said we don't want to get into the future, and that's a funding positions, more like capital projects, those kind of things. But ultimately, he was like, hey, he goes, when I talk for budget, it's going to be in our budget for next year, so I should have it, but I want to bring him back on, otherwise this is going to go unattended for the rest of the year. So that's what the request was for. I support it. I mean, I had a good conversation with Jeff. He seemed like it just depends on the will of the board. So, I mean, we could either allocate the 10,000, we have the funds available. We could say, hey, you need to use the 10,000 from his budget now, and then that would remove the ability for him to keep his dumpster program to the extent that he normally was going to do it for. So he would have to reduce the amount of time that the dumpster program would be intact to actually fund a position that way. So that's the presentation from his standpoint. I think his letter was in the packet, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I thought I saw a letter in the packet, so you guys saw that in the packet as well. So I'll either entertain a motion, or if there's questions, comments, concerns, please advise. Everybody jump at once. Do we have a motion?
He's can I just add, they did a budget transfer at Monday night's council meeting and transferred money from demolition into code enforcement to help pay for that position for the rest of the year.
So the difference is the 10,000 that he needs from us.
Right.
I would say so long as you said, that it's not being taken as permission to continually ask for money to fund positions, then there's no reason why we wouldn't do this, especially as a one-time thing? Is that what?
And I made that clear. Yeah, I made that clear that we don't want to go down.
Then I'll motion to approve this as a one-time thing.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any
Who
discussion?
motioned? Okay.
Ryan,
I'm
Right.
just doing all the motioning today.
we appreciate you. We appreciate
Big
you.
day, yeah.
Any further discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
And then
Opposed?
I'm abstaining
Okay.
from voting.
All right, so that motion passes. We have other business. Just wanted to add that the mural that we partially funded, we agreed to fund 2 of them in conjunction with the Health Foundation of the Port. And that mural is going to be sort of unveiled. It's done, if you guys have gone by it. So it looks great. But I know Charity's trying to get some folks out there, Janet Block with the Besnick Center, and we'll have a little presentation. I'll probably say a couple words on our behalf, but you guys, would love to have you down there on Friday at noon, if you can make it. To just, I know she's having, Charity's having festivities and giveaways and those kind of things that are building. I don't know if they're naming I heard they were naming the frog or something like that, but we'll, but it is all being said, it is a very good mural. Artist did a wonderful job on it, so I encourage everybody and everybody in the public to actually go down and take a look at it.
I have 2 other things. May I?
You are.
Jump in?
Yes.
There is an updated listing of board members in your packet at your seating, and it's not attached to anything. It's got names and contact information. All of the positions expire December of this year, in case you're curious. And then something else, Farmed and Forge sent a mid-season impact report regarding farmers market, so I included that at your place setting too.
Thank you, Marianne. I was going to say that as well. So please read that, because we requested that from the Farm and Forged folks. And that's good information for us to know how they're serving people and how many people are attending. So please take a look at that, because I'm sure we'll be having that discussion around budget time as well, as they push into 2026. Any other business? Wow. What are you guys going to do with your evening? I think we're going to adjourn. Let Ryan do that, or what?
You almost had them all.
Motion
Holden, you
second.
seconded that, right?
Anybody opposed? All right, we are adjourned. Thank you.